Hello and welcome to the Conversion Secrets webinar brought to you by BrandShift Consulting, your strategic digital marketing partner. In this webinar, I'm going to be showing you the top 7 reasons why your last sales page did not convert. And I will also be sharing with you effective, ready to implement strategies that will multiply your sales page conversions today. Now, before we get into the meat of the matter, let me warn you in advance. I have tried my best to keep this webinar as short, as implementable, and as practical as it can get. However, we are going to most likely spend over 30 to 40 minutes here. So I'll advise you to eliminate every form of distraction, lock in so that you can catch what I'm about to share with you and implement it in your brand right now. Because I guarantee you, if you understand exactly what I'm about to share with you in this webinar, you will watch your sales pages begin to bring in massive sales, massive conversion, massive high quality leads for your brand. But it all comes down to one thing: eliminate distractions. Do not procrastinate on this video. Watch it right now till the end. Are we together? Let's jump in. If you are watching this video right now, I am sure that you fall into one or more of these categories. You could be an online course creator. That is, you create and sell digital courses on the internet. Or you could be a coach or a consultant. Maybe yours is that you are a content creator or a digital creator. Or maybe you are a service provider, that is, you offer your services to clients on the internet. I'm also sure of one thing, which is that at this point, you are tired of wasting your money on ads that don't convert, or you are tired of sales pages that don't bring any reasonable conversions for your brand. You bring out your money, you hire people to run to set up sales pages for you, and at the end of the day, those sales pages don't bring in any sales, or they bring in very little sales at the end of the day. I'm also sure that you are tired of working with different freelancers who promise you high converting sales pages, but at the end of the day, they end up delivering nonsense that you cannot use to promote anything in your brand because it is not up to the quality or the standard your brand represents. Or maybe your own case is that you are just tired of watching your competitors get all the clients, get all the sales, get all the opportunities that you desire while you sit in one corner and keep asking God when. Does this sound like you? Guess what? What if your problem was not just about the wrong targeting for ads? I want to sit with this question for a second. What if the problem was not about your offer? Who knows? Maybe everything about your offer was right. Maybe everything about the product or the service you are trying to promote was good, but somehow it just still did not sell. What if, what if the real problem was from your sales page? Let me blow your mind. The last time you used a sales page to run ads, whether on Facebook or Instagram or Google or YouTube or wherever, your target audience visited your sales page to check out your offer. Take it from me. I'm telling you categorically that your target audience visited that sales page and they came to check out your offer. Let me blow your mind again. When they came to that sales page, they came with their money in hand. They were ready to buy the offer that you were promoting. But the problem started when they landed on your sales page, and what they saw on your sales page made them scroll off without swiping their cards. Why was your sales page not converting? Very simple. You made 7 dangerous mistakes. That is, you missed the 7 biggest conversion triggers. As I've said earlier in this video, I'm going to help you break through those 7 conversion triggers so that you can implement them on your sales page and watch your conversions increase. Are you ready? Let's jump into trigger number 1. And lest I forget, in this video, I might be using the words trigger and mistake interchangeably. Just keep it somewhere in there. Trigger number 1 is your sales page hero section. When I talk about the hero section of your sales page, I mean the top section of your sales page. That part that greets people, that welcomes them when they click the link and land on your sales page. For example, what you are looking at on your screen right now is the hero section of one of the sales pages that BrandShift Consulting built for an offer that we promoted earlier, right? What are the common mistakes that you made with the hero section of your sales page that prevented it from converting? The first common mistake you made with the hero section of your sales page is that when people clicked the link and landed on your sales page, visitors could not instantly tell the exact nature of the product they are promoting. They couldn't know if you are trying to promote an online course, if you are trying to promote an ebook, a coaching program, or a service. They read through your whole hero section and they did not understand exactly what you were promoting. The second mistake on that hero section is that there was no crystal clear promise of transformation. Let me take you back to this sales page hero section that I displayed here. If you look at the text on your screen, you will notice under the name of the course, right? The text in white there says the most simplified and exciting WhatsApp marketing and Facebook and Instagram ads course. And then I listed out the target audience that it was meant for. If you look at the text on my hero section, two things are instantly clear. Number one, you can tell that this is an online course. And number two, you can tell the transformation it is providing to the audience that it is providing that transformation to, right? And why does this matter? This matters because the hero section is the first thing people see when they land on your sales page. And guess what? You have less than 5 seconds to convince them to stay on your sales page or to bounce. How do you convince them? By being crystal clear about what the product you're promoting is and the transformation it will offer to whatever target audience it is going to offer that transformation to, right? So this is why it is important for you to spend quality time to make sure that your hero section makes sense. Because guess what again? People will never pay for what they cannot clearly and instantly understand. I want you to clock that. Something crazy just went through my mind. Oh my God, don't mind me, please. People will never pay for what they can't clearly understand. Right? Are we together so far? Wonderful. So what is the take-home lesson here for you? Very simple. Your hero section must pass the 5-second clarity test. When I say the 5-second clarity test, what do I mean? I mean, very simply put, in 5 seconds, can a stranger immediately take a look at your hero section and understand what you are offering and the promise that you are giving to the people that offer is for? In 5 seconds. If your answer is yes, amazing, go ahead with the hero section. If your answer is no, immediately after watching this video, delete that sales page and go and rework it. How do we approach this in-house? BrandShift, we have a unique strategy that we use for our hero section. Very simple. I'm going to be giving you some of our in-house trade secrets in this video just because we love you so much. But listen clearly. Whenever we are commissioned to build a sales page for a client, that is, whenever a client hires BrandShift to handle their sales page project for them, we use the O+P framework for the hero section. No matter what we are trying to promote, whether we are trying to sell a product, a service, or even if it is a lead generation exercise, we use what? The O+P framework. What does that mean? O stands for offer. Here, we clearly define the nature or the type of the products the sales page is promoting. You cannot go through a hero section of a page that BrandShift developed and you will not be instantly able to tell the nature of the product being promoted. That's a no-no for us. The second thing we do is that we deliver one crystal clear, bold promise in the hero section. So I want you to steal this approach the next time you are designing or creating a sales page for your brand or for a client or whatever you're doing that for. O+P framework. Make sure your hero section clearly defines the offer you are trying to promote and the promise you are giving to your target audience. We good? I have a little review task for you. Again, implement the review task after watching this whole video. Very simple. I want you to go back to your last sales page or the sales page that you are currently using to promote your offer. Can a stranger instantly tell in 5 seconds what you are selling? Does the headline and the subheadline clearly promise transformation? If your answer is no, to any of these two questions I asked, please delete that sales page, redo it. Don't forget to use the O plus P framework that I just shared with you. So far, so good. Are we together? The second trigger that must be in place if your sales page is going to convert properly is what? Your display media. So when I say display media, basically, I mean the first piece of media, whether picture or video, that people see when they land on your page. That is that first picture or first video that you highlight in bold when people come on your sales page. So what are the mistakes that you have been making with this? Number one, you have been using only boring, cluttered graphics as the main visual element. Remember that your display media is most likely the first piece of media that people are going to look at when they come to your sales page. And you don't want to make the mistake of using only boring graphics there. No. Why is this thing that we talked about, why is it important? 70% of the people that come to your sales page will not read more than 30% of your sales copy. You see all those long English that you wrote on that sales page? Most people are not going to read it. They will come to your sales page, they will look at your display media, and then they will look at critical parts of your sales page and decide if they're going to buy that offer. So how do we do this in-house in BrandShift, which is actually what I recommend to our clients, and I'm going to recommend it to you as well. I will take you back to this picture, this screenshot that I added here. We started replacing picture media with videos. Why? Remember what I've told you, people are most likely not going to read a lot of text. So what we do is we use that video to summarize the offer, summarize what is in it for the person that is on the page, to summarize why they should buy. Most people are not going to read that text, remember. So they will watch the video and decide if they want to take up the offer or if they are going to bounce. So here's a review task for you. After watching this webinar, I want you to go back and revisit your sales page. Everything on that sales page, is it only boring graphics? Or is there at least a short video that explains your offer, explains who the offer is for, and explains what they stand to gain when you take up the offer? If your answer is only graphics, you may want to delete that sales page and redo it. Incorporate a video. All right? By the way, the next question you want to ask yourself is, if you use the video, does that video make your offer clearer within the first 30 seconds? Or is it just a trailer load of talking about nonsense that you don't understand? You want to be crystal clear on that. Finally, the third question you want to ask yourself when you are reviewing your sales page with this information is what? Would a stranger trust your page more by watching that video? Or is that video just making them feel like you don't even know what you're talking about? Very important. If your answer to these questions is no, or if your answers are no, rather, your display media is working against you and you need to do something about that immediately. So far, are we still together? All right, let's move on to trigger number 3, your offer positioning. When I talk about your offer positioning, I mean benefits versus features. What are the common mistakes that you are making on your sales page when it comes to your offer positioning? Very simple. Mistake number 1 is that the entire focus is on what is inside your offer, not how each element in your offer impacts your audience. And I give you an example. You are writing a sales copy, or you've paid someone to do a write-up for your sales page, right? And then all the person is talking about is how there are 45 lessons in the video, how the course is going to run for 8 weeks, how the course comes with 3 other video courses as bonuses and all that. Those are good, but what you should be doing is don't just focus too much on what is inside your offer. You need to ensure that every time you talk about what is inside your offer, tie it back to the impact that thing that is inside your offer will have on your audience. And why is this important? Understand that what people are actually interested in is the transformation. When I say transformation, I mean the end result. What should happen to me if I sit through your 8-week coaching program? That is exactly what your sales page should be telling me about. What should happen to me if I watch the 45 videos in your online course? That is exactly what your sales page should be telling me about. So what is the take-home lesson from this point for you? very simple. If you want to get people to actually take serious action whenever they land on your sales page, ensure that you are always selling the outcome, not the packaging. So this is how we actually do these features and benefits things in BrandShift. Whenever we have been hired to run, to set up a sales page for a client, and we are writing the sales copy, right? We ensure that we use what we call the F2B shift, the feature to benefit shift. So for every feature we want to talk about in our client offer, we ensure that we clearly answer the question, what is the benefit attached to this feature? How do we do that? Very simple question. So what? So let's say our client has an offer that they're trying to promote, and then they are saying, oh, this program, for example, comes with 8 weeks of life coaching. Instead of writing 8 weeks of life coaching, we'll now have something like 8 weeks of life coaching, so you never feel stuck or unsupported as you implement what you learn. It's no longer about what our clients put in their course. It's now about how what our clients put in the course will help our clients' target audience achieve their goals. Making sense to you? So here's a review task for you. I want you to go back to your sales page. Read through your offer description. Take time to read that. See that whole write-up you wrote there? Take time to read through it, right? For each feature that you have written there, ask yourself, so what? What is this thing doing here? How is it going to help the life of my audience? Then, once you have gotten it out, once you've gotten the benefit of each feature, make sure you attach it there. Making sense? Awesome. Let's move over to trigger number 4. The fourth reason why your sales page is not converting as much as it should be. Actually, again, I'm sorry, I am really barreling through this video because I want it to be as short as possible. So you might have the chance to watch this again and again and really implement as you move on, okay? The fourth reason why your sales page is not converting as much as it should, right, is because you don't understand how to build trust with social proof and testimonials. This one is a matter of busting my brain. I'm going to share a couple of things that really rattle you right now. Ready? What are the common mistakes that people make when it comes to using testimonials on their sales pages? Number 1, over-designed testimonials. Lord Jesus, deliver me from the snare of the fowler. I've seen things, right? I kid you not when I say I have seen things. You'll be going through someone's sales page and the amount of designs on the testimonial, it just makes the testimonial lose that personal touch, right? You don't want to do that. Over designing testimonials is a no-no. The second mistake is what? Dumping raw screenshots of testimonials on your sales page with zero context. Why is this even a thing? You need to understand that when you are dealing with a Nigerian and an African market in general, the biggest reason why people in this market are afraid to buy things online is one word: trust. They don't trust that the coach that is sitting behind the camera and promising them 1, 2, 3 heaven on earth can deliver. They don't trust anything that anybody is saying online. So when you're dealing with an audience that is very low on trust, your job as the course creator, as the thought leader, as the service provider, is to think critically and help them eliminate everything that would have stood as a roadblock in their minds. How do you do that? By presenting your testimonials very strategically. You are not at liberty to over-design testimonials to your own detriment. Are you hearing me? This is going to sound, well, against what you're used to, but it is what it is, right? In an African market, when it comes to sharing testimonials, what works here, I call it raw and I call it contextual. If the testimonials are not as raw and as contextual as possible, you are really just wasting your time. So, how do we do this? How do we present our testimonials in-house? Whenever we are commissioned to work on a sales page for a client or even a consulting deal for any of our clients, right? And we're about to present testimonials, we have a very simple way to present our testimonials. We call it the proof and concept framework. Very simple. Proof, when we say proof, I mean we try to share the testimonial exactly how it came, right? If it came as a WhatsApp voice note, we share it as a WhatsApp voice note. If it came as a screenshot, we grab the screenshot and share it like that. If it was an email reply, we try to share it like that on the sales page, right? For context, we add a short headline or a summary above the testimonial that simply summarizes what the testimonial is about, such that when people land on the sales page and maybe they're just skimming through, they don't want to spend time, they can take a look at the screenshot, take a look at the summary of the text on top, and they understand what the screenshot is about. If they now want to spend more time really reading through the screenshot, good luck. Please and please let me say it again. Avoid over designing testimonials. You see these ones that people do in the name of branding. What did I say? Please don't do that. Thank you. So here's a quick review task for you as you bring this point to a close. Let's go back to your sales page. Take a look at the testimonials you have shared before. Do they look over designed? Do they look too polished? Mere looking at those testimonials at a glance, can the person that is looking at them tell a clear before and after story? That is, can the person that just takes a glance at those testimonials understand the context behind the testimonial? Or is it just one screenshot with long text that does not make any sense? The question is, you self that is looking at that testimonial right now, be honest with yourself. Will you believe it if you were seeing it for the first time? This is your review task. I want you to go back to your sales page and go and answer these 3 questions. If your answer is no, you already know what to do. Praise the Lord. Trigger number 5. Multiple strategic calls to action. This one, I have a very wonderful story to tell you. But let me not go ahead of myself. What are the mistakes that people make when it comes to their calls to action on their sales page? Again, don't worry, I will show you some visual examples of what I mean, right? The first mistake that I have seen, and I've seen this on so many sales pages that so many course creators use online. You land on somebody's sales page, and this mistake here is that there is only one single buy now button at the end of the sales page. Yes, that's the mistake. Let me tell you a story, a very short story. This one happened to me personally. So some weeks ago, I was scrolling on Facebook, right? Before the time of this particular story, there was this particular product that I wanted to buy. It was a course, actually. There was this course that I wanted to buy. But I had forgotten the name of the coach that was selling that course, right? So I was like, okay, I saw this on this ad on Facebook first time. I'm hoping it's going to come up again, and I'll be able to buy. So that fateful evening, I was scrolling on Facebook and her ad pops up on my screen. I'm like, thank God, let me buy this course right now. I click on the link, the sales page opens. Remember, I was really looking to buy her course. But guess what? When her sales page opened, I started scrolling. I was looking for a button to click. I could not find. And the sales page was so long. As I was still looking for a button to click, that's how a call entered my phone. Bam, I answered the call. Before I could come back, go to the sales page, go to the ad, everything about that course, gone. Was my problem that I did not want to buy? No, I actually wanted to buy. Was the problem that the offer was bad? No, that offer was actually good. But the problem was I did not see call to action button to click until the call entered my phone, right? So what is our approach? Whenever we have an opportunity to launch a sales page for a client, right, at BrandShift Consulting, what do? For all our sales pages, we incorporate at least 7 call to action buttons on the page. There is not one sales page used by BrandShift that you will go on and you will not see at least 7 call to action buttons, especially when it is what? A sales page promoting a direct response offer that you want people to actually click and buy. We do at least 7 strategic call to action buttons. And guess what? Each button has different text on it. As you can see, right? This button here is saying, yes, show me. The other one is saying, I am ready for massive sales. The other one is saying, I am on board. The other one is saying, count me in. All the buttons that we put on our sales page have different text on them. The idea is, whatever point you get convinced on our sales page, whatever button resonates with you, click and go and define what I'm selling or what our client is selling. Pero, no time to waste, right? So that is the entire idea behind this. As usual, review task for you. Very simple. I want you to go back and take a look at your sales page. How many calls to action buttons are there? Are they strategic enough? Are they visible for people? Again, let's not even forget. If you take a look at these these buttons again, as you can see on your screen, if you take a look at these buttons again, you will notice that all the buttons are red. Yes, it's very intentional. Even if you are the blind, you are not seeing very well. We want you to be able to see our button. Click, please. Click. That's what I was saying. How many call to action buttons are there? Are they placed at a very strategic point where the readers will be making a buying decision? If your call to action placement is not matching your buyer's key decision moment, you're most likely losing sales. Amen. Awesome. Trigger number 6, page load speed and mobile experience. When I say page load speed, I mean how fast does the sales page open? What are the mistakes that relate to this one? Number 1, sales pages that are packed with heavy graphics, long videos, and useless plugins that make the page take very long to load. Yeah, I think that sounded like a lot. Let me see if I can unpack it. I know I've been talking to you about having media like videos on your sales page and all that. But the fact that I say, for example, have a video on your sales page does not mean that you now carry the video and go and put it directly on your sales page. This is quite technical. If this was like a walkthrough on how to create a sales page, I would have showed you that. But for example, if we are building a sales page for a client now, and we are going to be using a video on that sales page, we don't upload the video on the sales page. That is one thing that is going to really destroy the sales page, in the sense that it will make the sales page take too long to open. So what do we do? Most times, I think I've even gone a bit ahead of myself, but most times what we do is we host the sales page on a third-party platform, maybe YouTube, Vimeo, and then embed the video on the sales page. That way, the video is still hosted on YouTube, but it is now playing on our client's sales page. On the flip side, let's say you are building a sales page, for example, right? And because of the sake of branding, you want to put a very high resolution picture on the sales page. Head to this website, use the website to reduce the size of the picture before you put it on your sales page. This way, you can have high quality media without making your sales page load too slow. Finally, before I wrap up this particular point, a study has shown every extra second your page takes to load, it can reduce your conversions by up to 20%. You see why so many people are clicking your links on your ads, but they are not actually opening your sales page. So what is your review task for this point? Very simple. Open your sales page on your phone, not your laptop. Please, not a computer. Check on your phone. Does that sales page load under 5 seconds? Your answer is yes. Amazing. Another question you want to ask yourself is, can you easily read, scroll through that sales page and click buttons without having to zoom in? There's this annoying thing that people will do on your sales page that you now have to zoom in to see. You don't want to do that. Can you actually see that sales page and interact with it without having to zoom in? If your answer is no, then go back and redo the sales page with the pointers that I have shared with you in this particular number. The final trigger I am going to be sharing with you in this webinar, trigger number 7, no external links. Your sales page must be a dead end. I repeat, your sales page must be a dead end. I see this one a lot, these common mistakes. You are building a sales page for your offer, or maybe you hired an agency or a freelance or whatever to build sales pages for your offer. And then when we land on the sales page, your entire website header and footer is visible. And in case you don't know what I mean by website header and footer, this thing you're looking at on your screen is what I mean by header and footer. We land on your sales page and the header and the footer is visible in broad daylight for everybody to see. That is very wrong. Why is this important? Every time there is an extra clickable link on your sales page, you just give people an opportunity to escape. You give them an opportunity to escape because they will click that link, it will take them somewhere else, and ad will pop up, they will forget themselves, village people will call them on phone, and that's the end. You will not see them again on your sales page, right? So eliminate all those links that are not the call to action link, okay? That is it. Our approach in-house, as I've said before, every time we are launching a new sales page for a client or for any of our in-house offers, we enforce what we call the dead end rule. When I say dead end rule, what do I mean? All our sales pages, you can go and check. All our sales pages, you will not see a single header or footer, no navigation bar, nothing. It's a dead end. When you are inside there, you are inside there, right? There are no external links that give people a reason to leave. The only link that are clickable, the only links that are clickable are the links that are connected to our call to action button. For example, the one you're seeing on your screen. Those are the only links that are clickable. So you click it, you go over to our checkout page, go and buy what we are selling, or go and buy what our client is selling, right? So take this information and plug it into your own sales pages. Take away all those unnecessary links. They're just confusing everybody, including yourself. So our review task as we bring this video to a close. I want you to your sales page. Is there a header? Is there a footer? Are there navigation links inside? If they are there, please eliminate them. Are there clickable links leading people away from your call to action? Other links that are not your call to action buttons, please eliminate all of them, right? Your sales page must be a dead end. It's only one way forward. Go and buy what we are selling. That is why it is called a sales page. Every other thing, you're wasting your time. Amen. With this, we have come to the end of the Conversion Secrets webinar. As I promised you at the beginning of the training, I tried my best to keep this as practical and as actionable and as simple and short as it could be, right? So I would advise you, please go back again, watch this video, implement these 7 things that I have showed you, and watch how your next sales page will convert higher and be better than the other sales pages you have launched in the past. Finally, if you are a coach, a consultant, a course creator, a service provider, right, and you want us to take a look at your existing sales page and help you improve the conversion of that sales page, right? Or you want to launch a new product, whether a digital product or whatever, or a service, and you want to work with a company that knows how to help you build high converting sales pages, please send an email to this email on the screen right now. We only take very few clients a month so that we can give the best results to our clients. So reach out to us and we'll be glad to work out how to partner with you to ensure that your next sales page converts crazy. Send an email to this email inbox and we'll take it up from there. Once again, thank you so much for sitting through the Conversion Secrets webinar. I hope this has been quite insightful to you, right? Feel free to send an email to us if you'd like for us to work together on any project, especially sales page building and managing your Meta ads campaigns. Send us an email today and let's get started with your project.